Welcome to the Sheconomy. I'm Hannah Olivas, founder of Sheconomy, and I'm so excited that you're here. We wanted to create something different, not another networking group, not another social platform, and not another place where people simply collect followers and business cards. We built the Sheconomy place because relationships turn into opportunities where conversations become collaborations, and where visibility creates growth, and where community becomes one of your greatest business assets, because the more you engage, the more value you'll receive. We're honored you're here, and I can't wait to watch you build inside the Sheconomy. Welcome to the movement, welcome to your next chapter, and welcome to the Sheconomy.
Hey, hey. It is launch day. Woo woo.
Exciting.
We are so excited about today's launch. And before we dive into the celebration and introduce some of our extraordinary Sheconomists, we just want to say thank you and welcome and joining us today. Thank you. Today is so much more than just a launch of an app or a membership. It's not even a launch of a community. Honestly, it's the official opening of something that we've spent years building, a place where visibility is to create opportunity, a place where relationships create revenue, a place where collaboration creates impact, and a place where people can stop building alone. So I want to officially welcome all of you to the Sheconomy. And it was never created to be another networking group. We did not want this to come off as another Facebook group, and it was never meant to be a place where people collect the business cards and never speak again, or the follow-ups don't happen. It was created because I saw a problem. And the problem that I was seeing over the last almost 6 years now is many brilliant entrepreneurs are not being seen. They're not being heard. They're being gate kept. There's ageism that's happening. They have these extraordinary, amazing, phenomenal ideas. There's gatekeeping that was happening. We're focused on the bigger names instead of the emerging men and women, the men and women who do the extraordinary things in their communities that no one talks about. And so the Sheconomy is a lot of things. There's many layers and pillars. And so we have such an extraordinary founding member group of over 100 individuals who were the first to say yes. And so this day is to celebrate them, but it's also to celebrate those who are going to get involved with the Sheconomy. And so we have speakers, authors, creators, executives, consultants, coaches, nonprofit leaders, visionaries, media, all of the things that we've all asked to either be in the room or really just be able to share what we do, who we are as women in business, as men in business. And the she plus the he is what does equal the Sheconomy. So I'm joined today with my beautiful daughter and business partner. And, we've been talking about this for a long time. Do you remember the first time we ever talked about doing something like this? And here we are. It only took almost 6 years.
Here we are. Yeah, just another segue into the next chapter. I just want to welcome everyone. Today is a celebration. Not because an app launched, not just because memberships are going to be opened, but because every person watching today and the replay made a decision, the decision to invest in themselves, the decision to stop waiting, the decision to become visible, the decision to step into rooms and conversations that can change the trajectory of their business and life. And the truth is that opportunities rarely come from strangers. They come from relationships. They come from trust. They come from people who know your story and believe in your vision. That is what we are building here. a place where your voice matters, a place where your story matters, and a place where your expertise matters. And most importantly, a place where you don't have to build alone. So we want to welcome you all to the Sheconomy. Okay, Hannah, if we're ready, we're going to be talking a little bit about some member spotlights. I know we're starting off with someone pretty amazing who helped us to build this Sheconomy and create your vision in a way that's been beautiful, and it's going to keep blossoming and growing. So I'm going to pass it back over to you.
Well, before we bring her on, I do want to take just a few moments just to bring on our Director of Operations, Ron. He is in the house on the screen live, and he has been an individual who has been a sole supporter of the Sheconomy. And so I wondered, Ron, if you wouldn't mind sharing a couple words.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here. Like she said, my name is Ron Billings. I am the Director of Operations here at She Rising Studios. I do my best to try to help Hannah and Adriana's vision come to life in any way that I can, and I'm always here to support. So glad to be here.
Thank you. And I'm going to bring up our incredible Lisa. Lisa is the one who does it all.
Hi. Well, as she said, I'm Lisa Olivas. I'm the executive assistant at She Rises Studios for both Hannah and Adriana. And I'm part of the team helping build Sheconomy. And what excites me most is seeing incredible people from different industries come together to create opportunities, collaborations, and meaningful relationships. Today is just the beginning, and I'm grateful to be part of helping build something that I believe will make a lasting impact on so many people.
Thank you. And I know we have a couple other team members here, but it looks like their cameras are having a hard time connecting. So before I bring on our next guest, and then we'll start introducing a lot of the Sheconomists who are joined with us today, I do want to say that this community brings forth access to real relationships, to opportunity, to media, the visibility, strategic partnerships, access to rooms where decisions are made. And I realized something over the months as we've really been honing in and bringing this to fruition. And the future does not belong to the loudest people in the room. The future belongs to the most connected people. And the future belongs to those who truly understand that community is currency. And today we're opening the doors to a global ecosystem designed to help entrepreneurs, founders, executives, creators, authors, speakers, all of those different niches, avenues into something that has never been experienced or done before. And that's what took us so long, is we didn't want to rush. We wanted to see this thing through, and the Sheconomy will be here for decades and decades to come. This will become the household brand names that you will see. And so it's not just inspiration, it's not motivation, it's actual opportunities, real partnerships, and all of the things that we've been asking for all of these years. So with that said, I do want to bring on Kathy Baldwin, who has been the driving force of getting this baby built out on the back end, front end. And Kathy is such an incredible, number one, she is a founding member. Number two, what she has built with some of the other individuals is nothing short of extraordinary. And she did it with you all in mind. And so, Kathy, are you going to cry?
Wow. Yes. I was hoping you'd keep going because I was afraid my voice was going to get emotional. I'm so honored and excited and so many other adjectives to be a part of the vision and the mission that you guys are doing here.
I think that maybe one of the things that most don't realize is how much thought, planning, intention has gone into building what we're launching today, and you've had the front row seat. You've had the steering wheel. And so I have to ask you, what excited you most about this vision when you first heard it?
Well, I've been in sales management operations for 40 years. It was corporate driven. And I've always believed that everything revolves around the buyer's journey. And when you guys came to me with the vision and mission that helps founder-led businesses create such an incredible way of delivering with ethics and integrity and value and real true mission. This is heart-driven, soul-driven, and I believe that everything should be a hell yes. And so when you guys asked me to be a part of this, it was a resounding hell yes. Let me in.
When you and I we've spoken a lot, right, over the course of time, and we've been involved in a lot of projects and communities and platforms. What do you think makes Sheconomy different?
The real difference is the intention and the vision that you are bringing into it. This is not, I build systems and ecosystems and help extract. Sheconomy is the living, breathing extension of what a true ecosystem is. It's not surface. It's not fluff. It's not surface. It is actual connections and relationships and collaborations and sharing of knowledge. It is really about a true, not the way the word ecosystem has been used lately. I think it's been overused, but what you guys are doing is a real ecosystem that supports and nurtures and encourages and grows so many founder-led businesses.
Well, I have one more question for you before we start introducing our Sheconomists and some more She Rises Studios and Sheconomy team members. What is your biggest hope that each member experiences when they step inside for the first time?
I did not know you were going to ask this question, so forgive me for my answer. I hope that everyone experiences the the feeling of the sigh of relief. I'm home. I belong. I have what I need. There are people here who can help elevate me, who understand me, who will work with me, who together we're actually going to rise like the tide and bring everyone up together. I want them to really understand that the more they give, the more they're going to receive.
Awesome. Well, as someone who, you've helped build this, and I know that it hasn't been easy. It takes a lot of work. And so on behalf of myself and Adriana and the She Rises Studios team, thank you for doing this hard work, and you're not going anywhere. So we still have a lot to do.
Absolutely. One of my favorite songs is We've Only Just Begun.
Yes, we have. Well, thank you, Kathy. And I truly, without, I don't have waterproof mascara, so I wanted to keep it simple today, but truly it's, you made my dream come true. So thank you. All right. I'm going to bring on Jacqueline. Jacqueline is one of our key players in She Rises Studios. And Jacqueline, did you want to introduce yourself? Do you have anything you want to share real quick?
Yes. Hi, everyone. So my name is Jacqueline. I've been with She Rises Studios for I've been helping with basically author communications, and at the back end helping Hannah with Sheconomy. And it's been an awesome journey knowing that the work that we are doing here is not just for publicity, it's not just for money, but it's really helping people out there be heard and be seen and making a difference out in the world. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Jacqueline. And Jacqueline does make that Sheconomy newsletter pop. So if you are not reading that daily, you should, because Jacqueline is extraordinary. Thank you, Jacqueline.
Thank you.
All right. One more from the SRS team. Catherine's in the building.
Hey everyone. Good afternoon, good morning to everyone here. So nice to see y'all. I also am watching on YouTube. So nice to see everyone active, and I'm very happy that we're here, that we're finally here, because I know everyone's been working so very hard on this in the back end, especially Kathy, Hannah, and Adriana, because this is a platform where everyone is welcome. Just like what Hannah said, she and he, they all work together, and I'm so very excited to welcome a lot of wonderful people here, and we're always going to be here to support you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right, are you ready to meet your first Sheconomist of the day? Let's bring on Mary.
Hello. Sorry, I'm in my car.
Welcome to
Thank
your
you.
new home.
So excited to be here. Congratulations, everybody.
Congratulations to you. Mary, do you want to tell everyone who you are, what you do, why you joined?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm Mary Boris. I'm in St. Louis, and I'm a professional development coach. I help you put your best foot forward, getting into those rooms that Hannah is opening up for us, and helping you build up your confidence and your professional presence.
Thank you, Mary. Is there anything you want to say, add? You have any goals for the Sheconomy?
I am so excited about this because I think women tend to have a lot of competition and want to protect our identity as we're getting higher and higher. And I think that this community is awesome because none of that is supported or allowed. Everybody is here to support everyone else. And I've already seen that, and I've already felt that from everyone here. And the rooms that you have gotten me into already have just been amazing. So welcome, and everybody, you guys are in for a ride.
Thank you, Mary. Thank you for joining us today, and congratulations. We hope you love your new home, all the appliances, and all the individuals in there, and we hope you love it.
Thank you. I know I will.
All right, let's bring Debbie Lynn. Hello, sunshine.
Hi, I'm so happy to be here. This is amazing. Just a brief synopsis for myself is I'm a business resilience strategist and a certified grief educator. And the reason that I became involved in Sheconomy is because its mission aligns with mine, because I believe that when women thrive, families, businesses, and communities also thrive. And my passion for this work comes from my own journey. I experienced profound loss when I lost my 4-month-old son, my job in the same week. So I navigated through divorce, financial hardship, and years of living in survival mode. But through these experiences and the things that Hannah has brought, I've learned that it's not just a personal issue, it's an economic issue. And the reason why is because when any woman is carrying grief, burnout, or anything through life's toughest challenges, it affects our income and our opportunities. So that realization brought me to Heart-Led Awakening. And through that, I help women move from survival to self-trust, from burnout to resilience, and from feeling stuck to creating sustainable success. And what I love about Sheconomy is that it recognizes the power of women as an economic force. And my work complements that mission by helping women heal the internal barriers that often hold us back from fully stepping into our leadership power, our influence, and impact. So together, we're helping women rise, lead, and creating the leading legacies that we want. So thank you so much for allowing me to be part of this amazing opportunity.
Thank you, Debbie Lynn. What if there was one, like if you have a top goal as a Sheconomist, what would you say it is? Like, what do you hope to see happen in the community?
Well, besides in the community, just having more collaborations and really helping one another, I'm hoping that some of these women can help me with building the women's shelters across the world, because that's my huge goal.
I love that. Well, thank you so much for joining us today, and we hope you love your new home.
I love it already. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, let's go to, there she is, Miss Sylvia Becker-Hill.
I'm so delighted to see you here live, Hannah and Adriana and all our friends on YouTube. I'm Sylvia Becker-Hill, the founder of the Stage Charisma Society, a new community on school launching July 1st. For over 30 years next year, I've helped leaders, entrepreneurs, and change makers step into their greater confidence, influence, and impact. Today, I help expert women use public speaking to grow their visibility, authority, and income in a way that feels yummy, authentic, and sustainable. Bye-bye burnout. Why did I join here the invitation from Hannah and Radiana for the Sheconomy? Because I believe we are living through a time of tremendous change. The economy of tomorrow is being shaped right now. And I want to be part of a community that helps shape it intentionally. I was also drawn to the Sheconomy, and I'm choking up now because so many of the founding members are women I already know and cherish, and some have become really dear, dear friends. And that sense of trust in the officially trust recession and shared purpose means a lot to me. What do I hope to accomplish here? I want to build meaningful relationships, create collaborations, support with fellow members, and contribute my expertise around communication, leadership, and public speaking. And most of all, I want to help more women find their voice from here to and grow their business, increase their impact and income, Hannah, yes, and income, and step into the leadership roles they were meant for. I'm so excited and grateful to be part of this new community and look forward to creating that future together. Because when women find their voice, they don't just change their own private lives. They literally shape the future for all of us. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Thank you, Sylvia. Welcome home. All right, let's bring on our next Sheconomist, and her name is Dr. Loria Hudson.
Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Loria Hudson. I am a provisional licensed professional counselor, an author, certified life coach, podcast host, and also I'm in Louisiana. Now, my life work is rooted in the foundation of the Word of God and to my greatest motto, to thy own self be true. I'm also the founder of Transformation Wellness Center and a nonprofit organization, Children Are People Too. Now, in my practice, I specialize in the holistic wellness of the family dynamics. My absolute passion is uplifting and amplifying the voices of women, men, and children because I want to help them reclaim their power and heal and live authentically in the world that's going on today with my professional and my clinical expertise. Now, why I joined Sheconomy is because I believe deeply in the power of visionary. I've never met a group of women and now men to actually come together and collaborate, camaraderie together and be honest and true. And I love that community. And I've never heard anything about the ecosystem. So coming into this group, you learn different things that you never heard of, and also women and men from all around the world, not just in your little space like Louisiana. And also the economic and the professional empowerment that each person brings from their own and not trying to be like others. And another thing, I like that even though you don't know, you have someone here that will show you how. And what I hope to accomplish with Sheconomy through this incredible community that I've become a part of, I hope to collaborate with all the fellow trailblazers, no matter where they come from, doesn't matter what level of income that you're on. And I want to share all the expertise that I have, and then also that they share with us and not hold them to ourselves, but to share around the world. And I can't wait to connect with everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Loria. Hope you love your new home. All right, our next economist is one who I just think is ready to just burst with happiness. So if we can bring Charmaine on.
Hello, ladies, everybody, the Sheconomists. I'm so happy to be here. I want to really sincerely thank Hannah, Adriana, Kathy Baldwin, Sylvia, everybody else in the She Rises studio in Sheconomy. I'm really, really, truly grateful to be here. I was just thinking, like, maybe I should prepare something to write, but I said I'm going to speak from my heart. So I'm going to just do that. Just a word, I just started looking at it. Who are you? And I'm always going to say, I've always felt since I was 9 years old that I was a dreamer first and foremost. And as I grew up from the dreamer, I think I could be a change maker, a visionary, poet, all of those things put together, and I'm jack of all trades and hopefully going to be master of one or two things. But I have always enjoyed serving people. I am a social worker by profession. For 32 years, I've worked in the medical field, seeing so many losses, so many ups and downs in people's lives. And then I had the misfortune of finding myself to be in an abusive relationship. I had to leave my marriage for 10 years. And I, like other ladies have said, had to go through my own struggle and bringing and raising up kids at a young age. And that struggle has taught me a lot. It taught me that my presence actually in other people's life was important while I was helping them until I needed my own help, so to speak. And when I found that I decided that I wanted to leave my relationship, leave my work for like 32 years, I started doing coaching. I wanted to do coaching in a more important manner. And I remember the first time I was in the company of Mr. Rich Litvin, my first mentor, my coach at that point. I have never felt so truly seen and heard. And that shifted everything for me. And that's when I knew that was God's calling me to pull forward, to help anybody in whatever capacity you can, to help them open up their hearts. Because I just feel like through my coaching, I want to help women, mostly women who've been in an abusive relationship. They are leaving behind so many things and finding themselves to be like a tiny drop in this big, vast ocean, trying to figure out how to become themselves. So I was thinking of what I needed to do. And as I was trying to help others, trying to become more like me, that whole coaching journey was my own journey of healing and love and understanding. And so I said, well, what can my coaching look like? And so I just came up free to be me. And I really want every woman to, and also men too, to be free for themselves, because if you're free to be yourself, you can be the change maker, you can be the visionary, you can be the poet, you can be whoever you want to become. And since then, I always had the love of writing. I've become two times international best-selling author. I'm actually joining Sheconomy now. I'm so happy to be the founder also with this group. And I will be writing the book of the Sheconomy effect. And I'm glad Kathy mentioned something about the tide, because the title is going to be the rising tide of Sheconomy and why it matters, or something to that effect. So I'm excited about that. And one thing I wanted to say is this truly does feel like home. I always used to, my sister is very strong, and I always felt like she was a leader. She's the president of company, and I hated leadership in the way it's held. And I've always felt like I was a follower. And then I realized after all this that there is a different way to lead. You can lead from not just being in front, but you can lead by holding hands and allowing other people to shine in their own light as well. And when you do that, I think it's like you are like a beacon. You're just starting to light other people's heart. And when you can do that, you can move forward and you can bring change about. And that's what I want to do. I want to make sure that other women can rebuild their lives, and that I am the person to help them see themselves truly for the woman that she is, and allow them to blossom and shine. So I'm very proud to be here. Thank you, ladies, for having me over here today. I'm really happy to be here. And I wore purple just as it's a color of royalty, so we can all be wealthy, whether we have money in our bank accounts or not. I'm one of them that's struggling a little bit here and there. And I put my hummingbird for reminding women to be joyful in life, no matter what happens. Just find joy and move on, and everything else works out. And you can be resilient in your life like a weed that that refuses to just be plucked from its roots. So be
Yes.
planted and be happy and keep blossoming. So thank you.
Thank you. Welcome home, Charmaine. But I think you already knew that.
It truly does feel like home. A good, nice, warm, cozy home. Thank you. And I hope to say a lot of stuff and help you guys, lady.
I'll meet you in the living room with the Snuggie.
Yes. Take care. Bye. I need to figure out how to get out.
All right. So as we continue, we have some fun raffles. We have lots of things in store, so don't leave. But it wasn't just Kathy who brought the Sheconomy to life. Kathy is the system creator guru, but we needed someone who could help make the system beautiful, make us look beautiful, amazing, make it all work cohesively together. Kathy's strengths plus the next person that I'm bringing on was what you are witnessing today when you do enter your new home. So I wanted to bring on another key fundamental person who brought this vision to life. And her name is Megan. Let's see if there she is. And so Megan has been working with us behind the scenes for quite some time, along with Kathy and the rest of the team. So first and foremost, thank you for having the patience of a saint and for being a part of this beautiful, absolutely gorgeous community. And thank you for all your hard work.
Thank you so much. Similar to Kathy, just even your openness to letting us come in and help beautify and build and systematize something like this is just amazing. And I mean, I had already joined the community anyway as a founding member, and it just was an extra heart layer to be able to put this level of polish and cohesiveness on it for every single Sheconomist that's coming through the doors, which is amazing.
I guess if I was going to ask you any one question today, you have also been a part of a lot of communities and different platforms over the years. Through your expertise, what do you think makes the Sheconomy different?
I think it's so cliche, but it's true. Like the collaboration over competition, I've seen it here far more than I've seen it anywhere else. And as someone that came to She Rises with a community behind me that was growing already, I believe there's a really healthy mix to hit between staying in your own little bubble with your own community and also still not getting too comfortable and going outside of that and cross collaborating with other community leaders. And it's such a fine balance because you can't be everywhere at once. You can't hang out in every membership and every school group or every amazing friend that you have that runs their own thing. So you really have to think about a couple key places outside of your own to plant your feet. And She Rises has been that for us with the girl on the left. And I'm super happy, mama bird proud that many of our ladies became founding members as well. And I genuinely think outside of us, this will be a fantastic space for them to grow.
I agree. And I think the girl on the left ladies are really incredible. I've had, we've been very blessed to be able to meet with them, work with them, travel with them, and just see the growth. And it's been pretty extraordinary. I have one more question for you, though.
Yeah.
As someone who helped build this, what are you personally most excited about?
I am excited at, and I hope this isn't a spoiler, but the ability that we will all have, and I will be super looking forward to contributing my own community member Sheconomy course within this platform as well. And I think that's such a value feature and boost that every Sheconomist here should take advantage of and turn their expertise into something they can share, where whatever it is for you, someone might be looking for it. And whatever you're looking for will probably end up in the vault that we're actively building out as well. So everybody will be able to do the magical thing that you always wanted, where women are buying off women and supporting women. And it's a well-oiled machine that makes sense for everybody.
Okay, so without spoiler alert, can you share a few of the things that are your favorite within the app and community?
Ooh, without spoilers? Okay.
Little spoilers.
Little spoilers would be that there is some content already in there that we've even been polishing down to the last minute actively today. So that when doors open, like I'll probably go back to it when I'm off screen here, just to make sure and triple quadra check. But there is some educational content in there already from some pretty cool women that may have founded this in the first place. And that's already in there a little bit. So when you come in, you have something to go through already and even more value added to your membership. And everything that I think about, no matter if you're in like Slack or Discord or whatever program, you have all of these options of channels to share your expertise. So I know anybody that goes in there will find the ones that align with them and network and connect and start conversations that make sense for where they're at right now.
I think so. I have more questions. I'm sorry. Okay.
It's okay.
So we have right now, I believe it is 115 or 16 founding members, founding Sheconomists. If there was one message that you could say to them right now, what would it be?
Actually participate. That's
right.
Like, that's a no-brainer. Everything I have looked at today as we go back through with a fine-tooth comb and just make sure everything's like perfect for everybody is just, this only works, any community only works if you actually participate in it. So if our founding members are active founding members with the content, with you guys, with each other collaboratively, that is going to just explode as it continues to grow.
I think one of my, oh, go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
I'm curious to hear which threads, and this goes for both of you, because there's some threads in there that you're going to be hanging out in maybe a little bit more than other threads, if you know what I mean about the back end part.
Yeah, I mean, I can answer the obvious one for me. I have 15 plus years in branding now. There might be a branding thread. I will probably hang out there a little bit. That just makes sense. Another one that will pull to me will just be community and networking, because I always want to meet new, fresh faces and cool new people. So that is never something we outgrow, no matter what stage we're at.
I'll be in the leadership and mindset one. How about you, Hannah?
I feel like I want to go to the merch store.
I want to make the merch
can I
store.
just show why? So I realized, I received this, I think it was last, like, Thursday or Friday maybe, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, and there's going to be so many cool things in there, not just our stuff, but, like, we have a marketplace in there, so for sure I'll be spending time in there. It's no secret, I love public relations, so I see myself spending an insane amount of time in there, and probably speaking. And that's kind of what I was getting to. I brought Kathy back on because I was hoping, like, Kathy, you could share some of the things that the Sheconomists can expect when they do go in there, like what is in there already waiting for them just to dive in and use.
Absolutely. I'm going to start that by answering the question you asked Megan, what was my favorite thing? And that is, most traditional networking groups, you go in and there's a chat and you have to download the chat and then hunt people down. And it's a lot of work to create those connections. This community has a built-in chat where you can reach out to the members of the community. You can connect with them one-on-one. The directory is going to be there to promote people with their expertise so that there can be alignment and mutual introductions. And all of that is part of what's going to be there. Can I give a little sneak peek that we might actually be doing some live stuff in there?
Yes.
Yes. One of the things I absolutely love is that the community will allow us to have live one-on-one meetings like a traditional meeting room, but it'll stay within there. And so the people that are in the room, you can reach out to and connect and create those collaborations and be present within the meeting rather than typing away into a chat.
I don't even know if we have enough time in the day to talk about all of the different things that are available in there. I feel like when you go in, you're going to get the wow factor because, again, I keep saying this is not just an app. It is literally a community. And one of my biggest goals for it is to eliminate the gatekeeping. Like, once everyone really starts going in there and seeing who's in there, there's men and women in this community and who are coming into this community that you wouldn't have expected to see. And I've been in other communities and we didn't want the gatekeeping. We didn't want the clicks. We wanted the collaboration. We wanted to meet individuals right where they are in their current journey. We didn't want to put expectations on someone or make it to where you can't afford it or you can't be in it because of your age or whatever the case may be. And that's the whole reason ecosystem, the global ecosystem. So changing the global economic system. And of course, yes, our focus right now is on the women's economic system, but together, and I keep saying this, the she plus the he. So there is no more, it's a man's world. It is no more the bro code. We don't have that in there. We also don't have the gatekeepers. We don't want the gatekeepers. We want to open the doors. We want to build new tables. And so I feel like this is all a part of that. So when you enter it, you'll see what I mean. And I've spent in the 6,000 plus for memberships. I've spent as little as 147 and never felt at home, which is why I wanted to have this be the home for myself and others. I'm excited. So, ladies, before we move to the next part of today's celebration, is there anything else that either of you want to say to the future Sheconomists that will join, as well as the current Sheconomists?
Well, I'll take that first, and kind of riding off what you said, Hannah, there have been so many memberships I also have dished out for that honestly some are on auto recurring that, 6 months later you're like, I've done nothing with that or I've got nothing out of that. And this one just makes sense. Being able to build it, obviously, I get to see a lot of that value in advance. But truly, it was one of the things that for the price point for the annual founders specifically, like if I'm working with a solopreneur woman that's super early in business, like her year zero, and she is so protective and scared with her capital, and she only has maybe $150, this is something in incredibly good conscience I can say, this is a good investment for education and community and the connections you will get. So I would continue to say that to any new ones coming in as well.
Thank you. What about you, Kathy?
I encourage everyone to invite their current communities to come in, because an ecosystem thrives when we are sharing. And because if we're going to create a true ecosystem, the bigger it gets, the more we support and encourage and shop from each other and share our knowledge, the better it is for everyone. This is not a place where there's, only one branding person or only one system person. It is about creating space for everyone. So invite everyone that you know into the community. And one of the things that I am so thrilled about when people get to invite is there's so many communities that when you invite people in, it's an act of kindness or altruistic. Not in here. When Hannah says no gatekeeping, she means financially too. There is part of referral programs, affiliate programs, sharing offers. All of that is within this entire community. So the more you give, the more you get.
Thank you. So in honor of today's celebration, before we bring anyone else on, one of our team members who you met earlier, her name is Lisa Olivas. And yes, she is part of the Olivas clan. She wrote a song for the Sheconomy. And so I wanted everyone to hear and really listen to the words, because this song is powerful. This song will be played at Empower Her, at Sheconomy Houses. This will become a song that you will want to bump, if that's still the term, bump, in your car, on your whatever gadget it is you're using these days. And I am so aging myself right now. But there's, like I said earlier, there's been a lot of people with hands in and hands on this, and we wanted to make it special. So thank you again to Megan. Thank you again to Kathy for making this mama's dream come true, because I wanted this because I was tired of being told no. I was tired of being compared by women in my own hometown, being told no, being turned away because they saw me as a threat, all of the things, and the list goes on. And don't worry, ladies, because I have a book about it. I'm going to write the rest of the last 2 chapters of that book, but I'm writing a book because I want people to hear my story of what I've gone through just trying to build in my own hometown, and how the doors were never opened for me here. And I am a true woman of Las Vegas, Nevada, born and raised. And so when I couldn't build it in my own backyard, and other women invited me to their communities and their backyards and their front yards and their kitchens and their arenas and conference rooms and all of the things, it really showed me that there was still faith in man and womankind. And that's why Sheconomy was built. So thank you. All right, Adriana, are you ready? Do you have it ready?
I think so. We're going to try this out. This is the first time I've tried this, so we'll see. It's about a 3.5-minute song. So here we go.
They said, wait your turn. They said, stay quiet. They said, be grateful for the seat. We built the table. Hey. We built the table. Hey. Hey. We were never meant to stay hidden in the background. Now we're stepping into rooms and making power loud. Every voice that they ignored is now amplified. This is what it looks like when women unify. We turn pressure into diamonds, turn pain into plans. Now we're building legacies they don't understand. No more asking for permission, no more playing small. If they didn't make space, we're breaking down the wall. We rise every time they try to close the door. We rise stronger than we've ever been before. We are the Sheconomy. Voices loud, no apologies. We don't wait, we build, we lead. This is power, this is what we breathe. We are the Sheconomy. Unstoppable, you're watching history from the ground up, now globally. We are the Sheconomy. No more shrinking just to make somebody comfortable. We're done dimming down, we're undeniable. Every story that was silenced now is center stage. We're rewriting every narrative, we own the page. This is leadership, this is ownership, this is wealth. This is women choosing power over doubt and fear itself. We don't follow broken systems, we create the new, and we rise together. That's what we do. We rise. Every voice that try to break is louder now. We rise. And we're never backing down. We are the Sheconomy. Voices loud, no apologies. We don't wait, we build, we lead. This is power, this is what we breathe. We are the Sheconomy. Unstoppable, you're watching history from the ground up, now globally. We are the Sheconomy. Say it louder, we are seen. Say it louder, we are heard. Say it louder, we are power. And we will not be silent. Silent, 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 silent. Sheconomy, unstoppable, rewriting history, legacy in real time, globally. We are the Sheconomy. This isn't a moment. This is a movement. She rises.
Dang, I have goosebumps. And I've only heard it like 1,000 times. Thank you, Lisa, if you're watching. We love you.
She is. She's watching. She told me she heard her name and she got scared. In a great way. In a great way. Great song, Lisa.
All right. Yeah, she did. She did the damn thing. Well, shall we continue the celebrating?
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to take some people off stage and leave some people on. But you will get to see them all today. But let's start with, we have Julie Ashlock in the house.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello. Welcome to your home.
God, I'm so excited to be at the home with the world's largest table at it. How awesome.
Tell the whole world about you. All things
world.
Julie.
All things Jules. So I help high achieving women to regain their clarity, their confidence, their energy, and their ability to understand that they are not broken, that they just need a new roadmap. And I help to give them that new roadmap through DNA testing, customized genomics, customized supplementation, help them sleep better, help them to restore their energy and their confidence so that they can not only stay at the table, but they can build new awesome tables like we're doing and shatter the glass ceiling.
Woohoo! Julie, what are you looking forward to most inside the Sheconomy?
Well, as a solopreneur, it can get pretty lonely sometimes, wondering if you're figuring it out right, if you're, on the right track and the right path. And I am so excited to be a part of the Sheconomy because the amazing women that are in this community are not only supportive, but they help bring education. They bring new enlightenment to things that are capable. They don't let us stay small. And with this community, you understand and you believe that the sky's the limit and you can absolutely, conquer any dream that you have. And this community is amazing at being able to not only help you see that vision, but to help you achieve that vision.
Thank you. Well, I want to say welcome home. I hope you love every ounce of it. And I think that once people are connecting more and more with you and seeing the extraordinary work that you're doing, I think it's a no-brainer. So
Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate everything that you and Adriana and Kathy and Megan and the rest of the team have invested your heart and soul and vision into bringing to life for all of us amazing women to be able to, thrive through and have amazing things come for us because of your amazing vision. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Jules. You have the key to the front door.
Awesome.
All right, let's bring on our next economist. Miss Suzanne Horton is in the house today. I've seen her bumping.
Hey, ladies, how are you doing today?
Good. How are you?
Good. Lisa got skills. She needed to show up a little more often. She got skills back there. She's hanging on to some stuff.
Yes, she is definitely amazing for sure. Tell us about you, Suzanne.
Well, I'm Suzanne. I'm the founder of the Caregivers Grief Commission. I'm a licensed mental health therapist, and I'm a retired family caregiver. There's this quote from Rosalind Carter that I really just love, and it says, there are only 4 kinds of people in the world: those who have been a caregiver, those who are currently caregivers, those who will be caregivers, and those who will need a caregiver. And the reality is, being part of the Sheconomy has helped me how to help others see what their role is when it comes to the national crisis that's happening with family caregivers in the United States.
Suzanne, I've been waiting for today to ask you this question. And I know that this is something that you're actively working on changing. But if the caregivers economy, because there is one, was more supported, what do you think that future would look like?
It would change the game, because the reality is right now, the way things stand is that we're in this cycle. We waited, we saw a crisis coming with the elderly population, and family caregivers is not just elderly, but that was a big, huge, eyes-opening moment that people watched happening, and it came for us, and it kind of just, the wave came and it went over us, and it drowned us. And so there are a lot of people in the world who are just like treading water, and finding the resources and or implementing the resources and the infrastructure necessary to change that dynamic for mamas with children who need help, for daughters of parents who need help, for spouses of people who come back from the war broken and needing help. We need a new system to help meet the needs that are there to support change in the environment, so that we don't end up as the process of caregiving, becoming the one who leads the caregiving earlier than that's required.
So, what can the Sheconomy do to support and excel this movement for you?
I think Jules kind of hit on that. I started this journey about a year ago, a little over a year ago, after my father passed, taking on the responsibility of doing caregiving him for 5 years. And I would do it again. I love my dad. He's the most amazing person who was part of my life. But the reality is, stepping into such a big mission as a one-man band makes it hard to see how it's going to change. And so having the support around me to begin building the next phase of what this looks like to help bring the world together. And I do say the world because the reality is, in the United States, we identify family caregivers as 1 in every 4 people. If you look at Canada, it's 1 in every 3 people. And so this is not just a family issue. This is an issue that encompasses all parts of our lives, from businesses and their employees and being able to maintain and hold on to good talent. I mean, if you think about what a family caregiver does, they're loyal. They are responsible. They do all the things, even at their own expense. And so building in the necessary supports across the board is going to be the thing that is necessary to change what this experience is like.
Well, I'm here for it. So, and Suzanne is a power partner. You're going to see a lot of her. But I feel like this particular topic is one that isn't addressed enough. It isn't shared enough until it happens. It's like you said. And so, my hope for you and the community is that this becomes a regular topic of conversation, the advocacy, the awareness, and the support that you need to continue this movement that you've created. But you definitely know you have your Sheconomists behind you.
Yes, thank you, because I really believe that it's so important for people to recognize how family caregiving fits as part of whatever they are doing. And if we begin to do that part and open the doors for that conversation, we don't just be sitting at like where the orange is going to be black and it'll be a fad and it'll pass by and no change will happen. And so the goal is that we have change, that people get a different experience, that there's a resource for them. When we say yes to a patient, we're also saying yes to the person caring for that patient in order to make the system function in a healthy way. So thank you.
Thank you. And thank you for the beautiful work that you're doing. And I hope you love your new home.
Thank you.
All right. Adriana has been way too quiet today. So I'm officially going to pass the torch to you, my beautiful daughter, to bring on the next Sheconomist and introduce her and ask some questions while I get some water.
Okay, sounds good. I will go ahead and bring on our next Sheconomist. Her name is Janet Hamilton. I'm excited for Janet because she has been someone who is very similar to me in the sense of kind of an introvert, but I'm gonna let her speak for herself. She has a lot of power in her words and she has a lot of heart in her. So I would love for you, Janet, to tell everyone about who you are, why you joined the Sheconomy, and what you hope to see it create.
Hi, Adriana. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay, thanks for having me. I joined the Sheconomy because I think it's needed. Oops. Are you still there?
Yes, you're good. You're still there.
My screen just disappeared. I joined the Sheconomy because I think it's a phenomenal group. I like the message. I like the people supporting and encouraging one another, because women often prioritize everybody else but ourselves, and here we get to prioritize each other.
Love it. And tell us about the anomaly factor. What do you do? How do you service individuals?
Well, I'm Janet Hamilton and the founder of the Anomaly Factor podcast and healing coaching website. I help people release suppressed emotions and the energy that goes along with it. And more often than not, I'm starting to think that I should be calling myself a pre-verbal coach, because I deal with the stuff that's held in the body that's pre-verbal before the age of 3, as well as the other stuff as well.
Beautiful. Yeah, you have a lot of messages to share. If people were going to reach out to you, they would go to your website, janethamilton.com? Or
Yeah,
is it
no, it's theanomalyfactor.com or connectwithjanet.com.
Perfect. And obviously they can catch you inside the Sheconomy as a member. There's going to be her profile. You can go in there and check her out and everything that she has to offer. Janet, thank you so much for joining us here today. And
Thanks,
if you can share one more message about why you think it's important for individuals to be involved in the Sheconomy, what would you say?
Well, again, I think it's a community of like-minded, supportive people, diversification. We all do something different. We're all helping each other, help others. And piggybacking off of Suzanne a few minutes ago, I experienced the same thing as she did. And 60% of people worldwide report having been burnt out because there is not enough resources for the caregivers, let alone the people that are suffering, that they're looking after. So yeah, I think even that alone is just being around others that have been through where you've been, so that you know you're not alone.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Janet, for coming here today. And as Hannah says, welcome home.
Thank you. See you later.
Okay, I'm going to bring on our next Sheconomist. Her name is, oh, my screen moved. Nicole. Nicole, I don't want to mispronounce your last name. Can you please let us know how to pronounce your last name and tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yes, it's Fronic. So thank you so much for having me today. So I'm Nicole Fronic. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Two Horse Productions. And our tagline, Creativity Unbridled, really describes our unique service offerings of books, branding, and business development.
Perfect. And tell us why you joined the Sheconomy and what you hope it creates for others.
I'm based in the Black Hills of Western South Dakota, and the business landscape here is largely tourism. And I really wanted to stay connected, and I thought this would be a great format to do so, just to maintain and also grow the network outside of the local opportunities here. And because there's such a broad diversity of the industries and the service level, the expertise, I just thought it'd be a really nice way to connect with those outside of just my small community here.
Beautiful. And then what would you want it to create? What ripple effect are you hoping for the Sheconomy to create for others?
Visibility. It is so challenging to really stand out. It's such a saturated market, especially with what we're trying to provide with executive coaching and also scalable project management, and just really giving people an idea of who you are, what you can provide for them, and learning from each other. So really just having that added level of visibility.
Well, thank you so much, Nicole, for joining us here today. Thank you for being a founding member. And of course, we want everyone to reach out to Nicole in the Sheconomy app, and welcome home.
Thank you so much. Appreciate being here.
Let's bring up our next Sheconomist. We have Kristen Lewis. Welcome, Kristen. Thank you so much for joining us here today. Do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sure. I'm Dr. Kristen Lewis, and I am an adult gerontology nurse practitioner. I am also an educator, a mentor, an author, and a single mom. So for more than 20 years, I have dedicated my life to healthcare. I help patients heal. I mentor future clinicians, and I create opportunities for others to grow and succeed. I have a preceptorship program, and my clinical practice is always growing. It's very exciting.
That's awesome. You have a lot of things. That's incredible. Well, thank you for joining us here today. I would love to hear why you joined the Sheconomy and what changes you hope it creates for others.
Well, I was drawn to the Sheconomy community because it recognizes the incredible economic, professional, and personal impact women make every day. The Sheconomy community also celebrates women who are building businesses, careers families, and legacies all at the same time. And that's a mission I deeply believe in.
I love it. And what kind of ripple effect would you hope for it to create? What would you like to see?
I would love to connect with other women and share my experiences from along the way. I've gone through many things throughout my lifetime. I would love to learn from their journeys also. I would like to continue empowering others to pursue their dreams, because that's what matters most.
I agree. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Kristen, for joining us here today.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hannah, did you want to take it back, or should I keep going?
You can keep going. You're doing
Okay,
great.
Awesome. I'm going to bring up Pat Schultz. Welcome, Pat. How are you today?
I'm fine, and I'm very happy to be here. Very excited to be part of this community. I'll share a little bit about myself for those watching and listening. I'm Pat Schultz. I'm a transformational coach, an international speaker, best-selling author, thanks to She Rises Studios, and I'm the founder of Ready for Takeoff. I help women over 40 transform their fears into action so they can enjoy more freedom and success. And the reason I joined the Sheconomy was because I wanted to be on the forefront of this critical global movement. And it's not a question of what I hope to receive from belonging, it's what I've already received. And being part of this economic blueprint has given me the opportunity to assess my own blueprint and also the legacy that I'm building. And the community has helped me leverage the combined wisdom of all of the Sheconomists. And as a result, I've created my own legacy project, which I trademarked. It's called the Wobble Forward Project. And in it, I encourage both women and men to step out of their comfort zones and live the life they truly want. And I'm going to be creating something like the Empower Her wall. I'm going to be creating a video collage of all the people who have participated in the Wobble Forward Project as a way of supporting them and encouraging others to do the same.
That's so beautiful. Thank you, Pat, so much for joining us here today, for being a founding member, and to truly participating and being the spirit of what it means to be involved in the Sheconomy. Yeah, you said it perfectly. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Adriana. Thank you.
Congratulations, Pat, too. That's pretty awesome.
Thank you so much.
Okay, I'm going to bring on our next Sheconomist, Dr. Michelle Lappin. Welcome, Michelle. I would love for you to introduce yourself, tell us who you are, what you do, and we'll go from there.
Hello, hello. First off, thank you for having me here. So I'm Dr. Michelle Marie Lappin, and I'm the founder of Dr. Michelle Marie Lifestyle and Legacy. I am a licensed financial strategist, author, Army veteran, adjunct professor, and speaker. And I help individuals, families, and small business owners build strong financial futures through financial education, protection planning, debt reduction strategies, retirement planning, and legacy planning. And I just have to say, what makes my approach a little bit different is that I didn't start out in the financial industry. I actually had to learn, grow, overcome major setbacks, and build financial confidence along the way. And so that's why I'm passionate about helping others understand their options and create a plan that aligns with their goals and values.
That's amazing. I would love for you to let individuals know why you decided to become not only a Sheconomist, but a founding member, one of the first, and then also what kind of effect that you want to see the Sheconomy create for others.
So I joined the Sheconomy because I truly believe in the power of community and collaboration. As entrepreneurs, many of our greatest opportunities actually come through relationships. And I love connecting with people who are passionate about making an impact in not only their own lives, but the lives of others. And so through this community, I hope to help us all build meaningful relationships, support fellow business owners, and continue creating opportunities to educate and empower families to both build a lifestyle and a legacy that they can be proud of.
Beautifully said. Thank you so much, Michelle, for being here today. Thank you for being a founding member and sharing your expertise.
Thank you.
A fun fact, too, before we go, Michelle looks absolutely gorgeous in a gown. And there are photos on the internet.
Yes,
Just
you're right.
saying. Just saying.
We know some things. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and bring on our next Sheconomist. Her name is June Farnsworth. June, thank you so much for joining us here today. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, I'm June Farnsworth, and I live in Grossmore National Park in Newfoundland, Canada. And I own Spirit Horse Therapeutic Arts. I'm a certified naturotherapist and a visual artist offering wellness services, art products, and nature-based education. As a naturotherapist, I see my role as a supportive guide through my client's self-healing process. I use natural, non-invasive, energetic, and therapeutic practices along with education to support well-being, creativity, and personal growth through nature, art, and sound. And I joined Sheconomy because I wanted to learn and grow and expand my business within a community where conversations and actions align with my core values. Sheconomy offers a supportive, thought-provoking community that encourages growth through collaboration and visibility with meaningful opportunities. It has also helped build my confidence to think outside the box. And for me, it is a place to explore new perspectives, build meaningful connections, and grow with purpose. And you can see some of my stuff. I'm on social media with Spirit Horse Therapeutic Arts, and I put a lot of different pictures on there about nature and stuff too from Newfoundland. So it's a beautiful place. You need to come.
We would love to. Hannah and I have like a list of places that we need to go to and the invites that we get. But that's incredible. I just want to thank you so much for being here. You truly come off as part of what the vision of Sheconomy represents. There's a lot of heart in how you speak and what you do for individuals. So thank you. And I just want to give a second to say your necklace is beautiful. If you would love to, if you're able to share a little bit about it.
This is called Thunderbird Rising.
Oh, I love that.
Enough.
That's beautiful. Yes, mic drop.
Thunderbird Rising. What an appropriate necklace for today, huh?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Awesome.
definitely.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, June. We appreciate you joining us and congratulations and welcome home.
Awesome.
I'm going to bring on our next Sheconomist. She is no stranger to the stage. She has hosted. She has done a lot of things. I'm going to bring on Joanne Niter. Joanne, if you can tell us a little bit about yourself for those who have not met you before. I think you're muted. Let me see. You got to move the comments. I can see this.
I got it. Good.
There we go. Yes.
Oh, wonderful. Hi, everybody. I'm so happy to be here. I joined the Sheconomy, I believe, back in December when it was first introduced. I've made such amazing relationships, both personally and professionally, and I want to continue to do that, not just for myself, but to help other women grow and really learn from themselves, from the deep inside of themselves, how to move forward from an unexpected life event. And that's what I'm really concentrating on. I'm a 3-time international bestseller. I am an international speaker, and all of that is thanks to She Rises Studios. I was in a place, I'm going to say, I think it was 3 years ago that I just wasn't sure what I was doing with myself. And I came on and I joined. And since then, it's been nonstop for me. I love everything I do here. I'm a natural born solution finder. I was a professional organizer for over 25 years, and now I'm using my skills to help other women during their challenging events, how to get through that messy middle. And I was just in that messy middle last week myself again. So it's a continuation on how I managed to get through. Over the last 2.5 months, I was only home for 14 days. I was in the hospital. And at that time, I couldn't function on the computer and do the things I wanted to do, but I was able to write stuff down and be able to continue to build my speaking events and all of those kinds of things. So I love being here. I love being with all of you. And I've removed myself. I said it before. I removed myself from many other communities that were no longer serving me. And this community has really helped me grow and expand myself in ways that I never thought I would. So thank you.
Thank you, Joanne.
Can I just say a little something about Joanne? So, without putting all the business out there, she is very much a warrior. And I don't want to spoil anything because Joanne has a solo book in the works and there's a lot of things that she's been doing. But there's just something about Joanne that is a magnet. And she is just a woman who I have seen show up even when she probably didn't even feel well enough to show up. And so we connected a long time ago. And so seeing you here today is not only just having you come into your new home, but also you even being able to be here today is a blessing and a miracle.
Thank you so much, Hannah. I appreciate that. I don't know if you can, I think I'm frozen. Can you hear me?
Yep, we can hear you.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. You have been an inspiration. There are many, many others like us that have been inspirations, and I just can't sit on the sidelines. I need to keep moving. And with this community, with no judgment and absolute acceptance, this is just where I feel at home. So thank you very much for that.
Well, thank you. And we hope you love your new home.
Thank you. I do.
Okay, so we do have one more individual who's behind the scenes before we jump into another segment. Hannah, do you want to introduce her?
Yes, I can bring Letitia on. Is she ready? I think so because I see smiles. All right. Hello. I think we cannot hear you.
Oh, we got to do a mic check. You're unmuted, so there might be a connection issue over the mic. You can just click the little drop down. I think I hear something.
Let's mic check
There we
1 2
go.
1 2.
There we go.
There we go. Well, hey everybody. I'm Latia Harris. I'm the founder of Latitude and Levity, and I help ambitious leaders and organizations redesign success so ambition doesn't cost them what matters most. And here's something I know without a shadow of a doubt: women are not short on ambition. Regardless of what the headlines say, we have tons of it. But many of us have just been taught to pursue success in ways that feel, frankly, unsustainable, even as we achieve the very things that we have worked so hard to build. For me, before I launched Latitude and Levity, I spent nearly 15 years in people and culture leadership inside really complex global companies. And so I got to work with leaders through growth, change, and moments where the business was asking a lot from its people. And I saw the same thing again and again: achievement, or what I'd call the visible outcomes and results. We measure that like it's nobody's business, and we can track that really consistently. But what wasn't being measured was how those achievements, what they required from a person's time, their identity, their energy, frankly, their joy. And eventually that missing measurement became really personal for me. As an executive mom raising 3 really young kids, I had to really start asking myself, is this even the version of success that still aligns with the life I actually want to live? And that question, it became the foundation of the work I do today with individuals, teams, and organizations. And I joined Sheconomy because I believe women are building the businesses, the ideas, the communities that are going to shape the future. But we need more than just inspiration and rah-rah. Mm-hmm. We need that visibility, we need ownership, and we need communities where we're not only celebrated for our impact, but supported and redefining how success can look and frankly, how it can feel. What I'm hoping to accomplish here is to contribute actively to that type of community by connecting with women who are building businesses, platforms, and legacies with intention, and to help more women examine success more completely. Not just what am I going to achieve, but how can I stay ambitious without losing the parts of myself that make me fully human. So huge congrats, fellow Sheconomists. I feel this is just the beginning, and I can't wait to jump in.
You're a woman after my own heart.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
Good company. Thanks for all y'all have done.
Thank you. And thanks for joining us. And I love the part when you said intention. Like it's intentional, the things that we do, the things we say. I love it. So thank you for joining us today. And it's really an honor to have you in the building.
It's truly my pleasure. I am so pumped hearing all these stories and realizing I get the pleasure and the honor to be in community with this great group. I can't wait.
The feelings are mutual. All right, ladies and gentlemen, those watching, if you are a Sheconomist, you should be on the backstage trying to get in this room to share who you are, what you do, and joining this celebration because it is for you. So for those of you watching, you can also join if you are a Sheconomist and come on the inside and say a few words. And so before we go into our next segment, Adriana, I have some questions for you. And for those who don't know, Adriana is my daughter. And we opened up She Rises almost 6 years ago in July, right? Of this year, we will be 6. Woo, I feel it. Do you feel it?
That's an understatement. Feel a lot of things, but yeah, definitely feel it.
When you hear the words, you couldn't do it, we couldn't do it. Now, how do you feel?
That people couldn't be more wrong. That it's if someone can't do something, it's because it's their own limitation of the desire not being there, or that they're stopping themselves, because you can do whatever you want to do. It's you are your own limitation. So to me, it's a matter of what's your priority, what's your ambition. Does it mean enough for you to get out of your own way to make something happen? So for me, it's not a physical thing. It's something that is we roadblock ourselves. So it doesn't exist unless you allow it to exist.
Okay, this one I've been waiting to ask you. So you couldn't leave the screen because you're live. So I want to know, how are we going to celebrate the Sheconomy?
Well, we do have a bottle. I don't know if you remember this or know this.
I do.
From our first content day in Las Vegas, Tivoli Village, I'm forgetting the name of the restaurant. My apologies. And it's a beautiful bottle. I don't remember which type of alcohol it is. I don't really drink. But what we could do is open that up and create a video and cheers to all the founding members, to all of the Sheconomists, and to all future Sheconomists. A cheers to all of our team members who helped create this, to all the individuals who cheered us along the way. There's a lot of people to thank and a lot of future people to thank. So I would say that it can't be only one celebration. We'd have to do many, because there's many milestones to come, but we'll start with the cheers. That's what I would say.
Woohoo. I'm so down for that. And by the way, it's tequila.
I just didn't want to say it, but she's like
tequila. Okay, just kidding. It's coffee. No, it's tea.
We'll show a picture of the bottle later.
What's in the cup? What's in the glass? All right, before we bring on some more Sheconomists, we have a raffle. There's rules. Are you ready for the rules? So for you Sheconomists who are watching, this is where you can take advantage and invite your network and let your people know. So we have a phenomenal global magazine called Sheconomy. And it comes out every single month on the first of each month. It is available in digital. It is available in print. It is available everywhere. And so we have people on the back end watching. And for the next person who joins the Sheconomy within the next 2 minutes, we are going to give them a front cover feature. So you will be on the cover of the magazine. You will have a 4-page spread, a phenomenal interview, and lots of fun. So for the Sheconomists, if you know somebody who needs that visibility, they can join sheconomymedia.com, and that feature is yours. So Lisa and team, please let us know so that we can announce that person maybe bring them in the room on stage today, and we'll keep this party going. So that's the rules. So come on. All right. Adriana, our room is getting full again. Do you see all these beautiful faces and smiles?
I do.
All right.
Yes. I see a really big smile too.
Right? All right, let's do this. Okay. Who are you going to bring on? Who are you going to bring up to the stage?
We'll bring on big smiles. Her name is Martha. Hi, Martha.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Hannah. Hi, Adriana. I'm so happy to be here. Very nervous. It's not my first time speaking, but this is a huge thing for me. Being part of the Sheconomy means a lot, really. It fills my heart that we are here and we can share and collaborate and open doors for others and following these trailblazers that we have as a team, right? So thank you so much for this opportunity.
Thank you. Tell everyone what you do. We know what you do, but tell the world.
Sure. So I'm Marta Payan, and I am in Tijuana, Mexico. And I help women remember who they are, trust what God has placed inside of them, and take aligned action toward the life and business they were created for. I'm an empowerment coach. I'm an educator, a speaker, a writer, thanks to Free Rises too, and a creative director. And I consider myself a lifelong learner. So I love learning. I love sharing what I learn, and I love sharing my personal experience with others. And my professional background is a blend of education, leadership, communication, mindset, faith, and creativity. And the common thread throughout my work has always been helping people step into confidence, clarity, and purpose. And whether it is through education, language learning, speaking, coaching, performing arts, or helping them embrace a bigger vision for their lives. And I have spent more than 20 years teaching, mentoring, creating programs, training others to fulfill this purpose. Through Empowered by Faith coaching and consulting, I bring all of that together to serve faith-driven women who are ready to grow personally, spiritually, and professionally. And one of the reasons this work matters so much and so deeply to me is because, while coming from Mexico, I see women's economic empowerment as both deeply personal, but also deeply strategic. And women are already contributing enormously to our families, our communities, our businesses, and economies. But so much of that contribution is still invisible. It's either unpaid, undersupported, and that's part of my personal experience. And really increasing women's participation in Mexico's economy could add trillions of pesos to the country's GDP over the next decade. So I really hope to help this revolution transformation that you are creating and launching to really flow into Mexico and into the other Latin American countries, because we really need it. And that moves me very deeply. Empowering women for me is not only inspirational, and I think someone already said that here. It is economic development, it is family transformation, and it is also part of my legacy work.
And I'm so happy. Adriana and I got to meet you last year in San Diego, and it was such a beautiful experience, and seeing the work that you're doing, and like being able to bring the Sheconomy into Mexico is going to be huge. And so I want to say thank you for even sharing that, because Sheconomy doesn't know the borders. It ignores the borders. We have the culture. There is no borders. There isn't a body of water that's going to separate us, because we can go and build. And so with Martha, boots on the ground, expect to see a lot more things. And so thank you for joining us, Martha. And we hope you love your new home.
I do love it. It does feel like home. And really, ever since I met both of you, it felt like that. It felt that we could be completely honest, transparent, and vulnerable if needed to really work from the deeper side and inside of ourselves. So just one last thought that I really, really want to share is one of my biggest beliefs is that we are not here just to survive or get by. We are here to grow, create, lead, serve, and multiply what God has placed in our hands. And I'm looking forward to that. So excited. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Martha. I'm going to go ahead and bring up our next Sheconomist. Her name is Hannah Darby. Hannah, welcome. And if you can tell everyone a little bit about yourself.
Hi, hello. It is an absolute honor to be here today with you all. I've been watching the whole thing, and I'm so excited to be here with all you incredible women. My name's Hannah Darby, and I'm a holistic healer, certified grief educator, speaker, and multiple international best-selling author with thanks to She Rises Studios. And through my Heal method, I support people navigating grief, loss, trauma, chronic illness, life's many transitions, helping them move from survival to healing and hope. My work blends psychology, nervous system regulation, and holistic healing to support deep, sustainable transformation. And I'm all about creating spaces where people can feel safe to be honest about what they're carrying, to drop their masks, reconnect with themselves, and move forward with clarity, resilience, and self-trust. I'm proud, honored, and so excited to be one of the founding members of the Sheconomy. As soon as I heard about this, I just jumped straight in and I knew I had to be involved. And I joined the Sheconomy because I believe in the power of people supporting each other. Like, we can't build businesses on our own. And sometimes when you're doing that as a solopreneur, it can feel lonely. And I wanted to be part of a meaningful community with ambitious, purpose-driven individuals who are committed to not only just growing themselves, but growing everybody else around them and making more meaningful impact together. And I am just so excited to build and continue to build genuine connections with all the other incredible individuals in this community, to create opportunities for collaboration for us all, and just to continue expanding my mission of bringing grief and healing and emotional well-being into more conversations, communities, and workplaces.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Hannah.
Thank you so much.
By the way, your book is incredible. Everyone
Thank
needs
you.
to read it. And I love you, Hannah.
I love you too, and I am so honored that you wrote my foreword. It truly meant the world to me. Thank you.
Your book taught me so much.
Yay. That was so,
Yeah,
just as
thank
long
you.
as it touches one person's life, then I feel like my job is done. So that just really makes me so happy. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm telling you, we have some incredible Sheconomists in the house. Woo! All right, I'm gonna be quiet. Adriana, you keep rolling with that mic.
Okay, sounds good. I'm going to bring on Marla. Marla, welcome to the stage. If you can please tell us a little bit about who you are, what you do, and we'll go from there.
Absolutely. I just want to take just a second to acknowledge all of us in this room today, because what Hannah and Adriana has envisioned and built, along with Kathy Baldwin and Megan Dirks and others, what we are all a part of today is not just a launch. It is proof that when women decide the economy needs to change, they don't wait. They build it themselves.
Mm-hmm.
I am Marla Chaffin, and I am founder of Inflammation Strategies and the creator of Symptoms Make Sense on the School platform. It is a community for women whose bodies have been trying to tell them something that the medical system keeps dismissing or disregarding. My work lives at the intersection of health, identity, and economic power, because I know firsthand that a woman who is sick, dismissed, and depleted cannot fully show up in her business, in her community, or in her life. That connection between body and economy is exactly why I said yes to being a founding member of the Sheconomy. Because the Sheconomy is not just about visibility or revenue, though we will absolutely have both. It's about building an ecosystem where women are not choosing between their health and their success, where being seen and being well are not mutually exclusive. I am proud to stand here with all the founding members, and I believe that every woman in this place has a piece of the economy to build. Let's go build it.
Let's do it.
Thank you, Marla. That was beautiful.
Thank
I
you.
couldn't have said it better. Thank you for being a founding member, and you're just an incredible individual. I can't wait for people to get to meet with you and connect with you.
Thank you so much.
She really is.
Okay,
She
I'm
really
going to keep going. I'm going to bring on our next Sheconomist. Her name is Louise. Louise, if you can please introduce yourself, tell us who you are and what you do.
Hello
and we'll
everyone,
go
my
from
name is
there.
Louise. I hope you can see me. I look a bit blurry, but I hope you can see me well.
Yes, we can.
So my name is Louise. I'm known internationally as the Mind Lady. So I essentially help women in business and founders and leaders to get more results using the power of their mind. So I realized very early on in my career to make my dreams, which my mission in life is to redefine the mind of humankind and womankind at that. So in order to do that, I couldn't really just do it one-on-one. I had to bring it to a bigger audience. So now I am speaking on stages, I'm writing best-selling books, one of which was part of you guys. And now I am just so excited to be here because I truly believe that when one mind comes together with another mind, we make a third mind. So I really believe having all these women here connecting with each other, what we can make is going to be incredible. Because I kind of already do it. Since I've been working with clients one-on-one, I've been kind of doing, I guess, mini Sheconomies. I've been asking them to create their little Sheconomies around them of women. So when this came up, I was like, oh, great, because this is what I've been shouting about for so long. It's really hard in business to do everything by yourself. So since I've been running businesses since 2012, I think that's 14 years, and I've been running different types of businesses. But I know one thing for sure, that you can't run a business alone. This is what I'm really happy about being here, because all of us together, we can help each other grow and obviously increase our whole economy. So thank you so much for having me, ladies.
Thank
Of course, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Louise, for that. Beautiful words. Thank you for being a founding member. I'm going to keep on going. We have some incredible ladies in the back end, and there's a lot of momentum still to come. I'm going to bring on Sherelle Morris. Sherelle, if you can introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about who you are and what you do.
Oh, I'd love to. I am Sherelle Morris, and for more than 50 years, I'm the baby of this group. I've been exploring two worlds that most people think have nothing to do with each other. Number one, the world was Hollywood, technology, and business. I was one of only 4 women among a group of 2,000 men, engineers, figuring out how to make sound work. I worked with everyone from Katharine Hepburn to Clint Eastwood, Neil Young, and later was creating and producing conferences such as DEF CON and Black Hat. All these we know the names of. The key was designing and creating your own way to be. And there are 2 areas that we work in. One is that world where we have all the things we see. And it's out there and we understand it. And then there's the world that we don't understand and we don't see. And that's where most of the work that I do comes from. And I love working with women and men in what I do. And we do have women and men in our work. And when I came in to She Rises, which is almost a couple of years now, my major program was called Energetic Economy. And so when I first saw Sheconomy, I was like, oh, this has to be. And I'm excited about it. I can't wait to go see it. I sort of pushed my way in here this morning, this afternoon now. And I will be so happy to put this program into the vault, into wherever you guys want to put it. Because I realize my work has to do with both men and women and returning them to their real self. So there we go. And we've been watching this grow for months now. And I'm kind of like chomping on the bit to figuring out another time I can do something in the magazine. That's I do several of the magazines, but we'll talk about that. And it's just such an important thing for our world. We think about it in terms of our country, and I'm glad we're having conversations that have to do with other countries, because we need to acknowledge that as our world has evolved over the last however many 100,000 million years, in the major times when things were growing around the world, countries and businesses and various organizations, women were primarily in charge for 40,000 years.
Say it louder.
40,000 years, ladies, 40,000. And we've been sitting back for 6,000 years. So our voice must be raised. And in raising that, there are men around us who understand and want to have a balance. And that's where we're going. We don't want to take over. We want a balance. And we can train and help those men understand more about balance. And beautiful. They will then, we'll be happy with them. We like them anyway. We love them all the time. But we need to just keep moving forward and lifting women up, because the men will come and do what they're doing and get the whole connection, because it's about us being in balance. So if you would like to chat and have returned your real self, come and see me. And ladies, this is just astounding. Thank you. I'm kind of out in New Mexico, so I'm kind of alone, and I'm getting very excited to have a place to be at and be here. And I'm going to talk to your designers about getting a different weirdness.
Sounds good. Thank you, Sherelle. And please, if you're in her area, reach out to her. She's saying she wants to connect. I'm going to go ahead and bring on our next economist. Thank you, Sherelle, for everything. You're such a powerhouse. I love when you speak. Your energy speaks for itself as well. You're just such a calming soul. I'm going to bring on another calming soul who has a lot of things to say, a lot of things to share, and she's also a powerhouse. Her name is Susan Tatum. Susan, if you can introduce yourself and tell us who you are and what you do.
Thank you. Obviously, my name is Susan Tatum, and I'm so excited to be here today. I do all things autism. I'm the founder and CEO of my company, Bright Path for Autism, which is with the digit 4. And from that have come many branches. I work with families who have autistic teens and need help transitioning from school to adulthood. I have a publishing partnership with a wonderful publisher. She runs studios. And from that, I've been able to create autism anthology books. I've also launched my magazine, which launched this month, which I'm very excited about. I am moving into corporate consulting, where we're helping corporations create events that are more intentionally neuro-inclusive and functionally accessible, which is really exciting. And I'm just really excited for the Sheconomy because I do feel like I've met so many amazing and powerful, brilliant women over the last year and a half, almost 2 years now. And just really to have this place for us to come together and to really share our thoughts and really make a change happen. I always say that one voice is powerful, but many voices together create impact. So I'm really looking forward to that impact and just so excited to see where it comes. Just, I love you guys. I've gotten to know you well and just really admire everything you do and just can't wait to see what the future holds. It's going to be amazing and this wonderful place to come together. I've learned so much about the economy and how systems are working from Sheconomy and didn't realize the massive amounts of numbers of women that are out there and that we actually hold the majority, but yet we're still minority in different categories, like how much we get paid compared to men and different things like that. It was shocking to me, just shocking to me. And so I love that we have a voice and support from such great people such as yourself. So thank you so much for having me on and letting me pop by and share my passion and my heart for the autism and neurodiverse communities. And I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Susan. You're such a beautiful soul. You are one of the reasons we create communities like this. We get inspired by you. Just an all-around amazing person, everything that you're doing.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
We love you, Susan.
Yes, we do. We love our Susan Tatum. I'm going to bring on another Sheconomist. She is a powerhouse in her own right, and that is through her voice. And it will become very apparent why when she introduces herself. I'm going to bring on Bobby Y. Bobby, if you can please introduce yourself. Tell us
how are
you?
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to look, but I guess right here. My name's Bobby Y, and I have been a part of She Rises Studios and now the Sheconomy, and I'm so excited. I'm excited because I have experienced this working. It's not just like, oh, I'm just joining a community. Like, there has been physical, tangible results, and I stay connected with pretty much everyone in the chat feed, and it really is a no gatekeeping community. I was actually just talking to my mom this morning because I was just sharing. I just want to share something really powerful. I wanted to join the Sheconomy, but I was going through a little financial thing. So I just want to tell you about the level of care and support that everyone on this team has, because Hannah found a sponsor for me and I was sponsored to join this Sheconomy. I would have joined eventually, but just the fact that somebody that I've never met, obviously I met Hannah, but this wonderful lady, Jennifer Perry, sponsored me and made sure that I was one of the 100 people. And that, I just want to say, it doesn't surprise me that Hannah went. It doesn't surprise me that that happened, because that's the type of people that we're dealing with. Hannah and Adriana, you honestly have, not only spoke, you have what's it called? You haven't, basically you are a doer of your words in every way, and I really mean that. Even my mom today on the phone, she was saying, like, you are so blessed. Like, that is the best community to be a part of. And it goes noticed, because when you join certain groups, or you don't really know, most times you're just reading feeds and you're just kind of being involved. But this is different. I'm meeting one of the girls that are in the Sheconomy in 2 weeks, and we're going to film some content, and we're going to just really try to like be there for each other and support each other. So it just goes to show that like everyone that is in this community has access to each other. And if you want to do something, if there's something you want to leverage, whether you want to be on somebody's podcast or you want to design something for, design some flyers for somebody, there's really no excuse to not be successful. And I'm speaking that to myself because my anxiety levels, it's so weird. I could sing in front of so many people and not be nervous, but when it comes to just being on a live, like that's what's going on so just knowing that I'm with all these people that are so supportive of each other and not just saying it, like it's really like I have pictures, I have proof, and it is something that I've never had. And I stand by this company and I stand by all the ladies in here. So again, my name's Bobby and I'm so sorry, but I just want to make that clear. You guys are really women of your word and I really appreciate that. And if anyone needs makeup artists, hairstylists in Los Angeles or Vegas or any of these Sheconomy content events, I would love to help. Or if you need an empowerment music artist, I also sing and perform. And I have a creative YouTube channel. So thank you guys so much. And thank you for having me. You guys are awesome.
Thank you, Bobby. You're incredible. You're so adorable. I love you so much. I know Hannah probably has a million things to say about you, so I'm going to give her a second.
I just was going to say, she's extraordinary through and through, super talented. And it's really been an honor. And it's so crazy how I met Bobby.
Oh, it's
like
the best
crazy. I was left hanging for Emmys week and I was scrambling looking for someone to come in and do makeup and hair. And I texted her and like, it was like, boom, bada bing, bada bang, bada bam. Like, and then it was just a journey from there. Not to mention she sang at Empower Her Content Day. She makes all the women look, feel beautiful. Her daughter is beautiful. Like there's just, and by the way, I've been told that, it's not okay to say, I love you to someone in business. And that we're too personal and we're too this and we're too that. And that's a whole nother point of the Sheconomy. Because when we're polished, when we come off too polished and too buttoned up, I just want everyone who's watching and listening to know the world does not need perfection. We don't. We're over the perfection, just like the inspiration. We're inspired. We don't need the perfection, but what we do need is progression and authenticity. And that's what you're seeing in each and every one of these women. And Bobby is the real deal.
Thank you.
That's what I was going to say.
Yay.
See, I knew it. Thank you, Bobby, so much for joining us. Thank you to Jennifer Perry for sponsoring her and some of our other sponsors. I do have a few more individuals to bring up who are founding members who have some words to say. I'm going to bring up Sonia Rodriguez. Hi, Sonia. How are you? Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hi there. So great to be here. Can you hear me okay? Okay, beautiful. So I am so excited to be here with both of you and to launch the Sheconomy. My name is Sonia Rodriguez. I'm a licensed psychotherapist, coach, speaker, and founder of Transitional Wellness. For more than 22 years, I've worked in the mental health field, helping women navigate challenges, heal from difficult experiences, and create meaningful change in their lives. And so my passion is truly about helping women navigate difficult life transitions, particularly those recovering from divorce, betrayal, toxic relationships, emotional abandonment, and other experiences that leave them feeling disconnected from themselves. Through coaching, speaking, and therapeutic work, I help women move from survival into a place of confidence, clarity, and self-trust. I joined the Sheconomy because there is something so incredibly powerful about women who come together to truly support one another, inspire one another, and elevate one another. And that is exactly what happens with She Rises and the women who are a part of Sheconomy. Truly, it is incredible place to be. So if you're not in it yet, please join because this is really just a place where you want to be as both a business owner and a woman who has navigated difficult transitions. We all need support, and being surrounded by ambitious, purpose-driven women who are committed to growth, leadership, and creating meaningful impact in the world is exactly where you want to be. I'm so thrilled to be a part of this community. I hope to expand my network, build authentic relationships, and connect with women who value collaboration over competition. And that's what I love so much about She Rises Studios and the Sheconomy. It's really about how do we support one another. No one is competing with each other. And this is just a place to continue to grow and really do all of the things that have been on your to-do list and your dream list for a long time. So I'm so excited to be here. Thank you for this opportunity. And I encourage anyone who is not already in the Sheconomy to please join today.
Can I just say Sonia's a baddie?
Thank you so much.
So I got to hang out with Sonia in Austin for the iHeart Country
I
Festival.
lost audio for you, Hannah.
Uh-oh. Can you hear me, Adriana?
Yes.
Okay. I was just gonna say, so I got to hang with her in Austin, and we made the hats, we did all the things, and she's like walking around, and I seen she was by herself, and so I walked up to her and I was like, "Do you need a buddy?" And she was like, "I'm good." She was like, "I'm here to meet people, talk to people, network," and that's what she did. Like she was moving and grooving the whole time, and like no fear. It was really cool to watch her in action. And I also get to hang out with her when we go to NYC in July. So I'm pretty excited. So we love our Sonia.
Yes. Lots of amazing things that she brings to the table. Obviously, when she speaks, you can feel the heart in that and everything that she does. So I'm going to bring on another person who has a lot of heart, who has a lot of words, who has a lot of love for you, for everything that you've done. Sonia, if you're ready, I'm going to bring you on stage. I don't know if she's ready. Okay, maybe we'll come back because I don't want to bring her up if she's not ready yet. I do have lovely Laguerre in the background as well, but I'm not seeing if her camera is on. Hannah, did you want to come back to that raffle? We have a winner for that, if you remember their name, and if you want to remind us what their prize is.
So we said at that point in time, the rule was the first person to join Sheconomy within 2 minutes got a full cover of Sheconomy magazine, which is distributed in print and digital globally. This person would win a cover feature, be on the cover, have a 4-page spread, which is all about the visibility connection. And it went to the amazing and beautiful Brita.
Woohoo,
and
Brita.
I believe she is watching. So yeah. And Brita is up to some really amazing things, and you all need to connect with her. So you'll meet her in her new home, the Sheconomy. So congratulations, Brita.
And Lisa will reach out to you, Brita, from contact@sherisesstudios.com. I'm going to bring on lovely Laguerre. She is our next founding member. We all know Lovely from Pure Heavenly, but I would love for her to be able to still introduce herself. If you would like to unmute and tell us who you are and what you do.
Well, hello, everyone. I hope everyone can hear me. Can everyone hear me? Because I was having
Yes,
very
we can
hard.
hear you.
Perfect.
Yes.
Hello, everyone. Hello, the world, to the world. This is Lovely Laguerre. Sheconomy, thank you for having me, Hannah and Adriana. What a blessing day. It is so good to be here to celebrate with you ladies these amazing milestones. This is like such a big move in regards to coming from She Rises. All of those years, the birth of She Rises, I was involved in this, and now to see this from fruition coming to life, Sheconomy, for the last year, you guys have been wavering about Sheconomy, and this is truly something a part of the world that we women need to foster in. Like, we are together on this, because when it comes to financially, we seem to like shy away and shrink away from, like learning about it, like, face the issue. We need to take, hold of our own lives, saying, you know what, we are here to be, to gain, knowledge of our own money, of our own financial situation, because it is matter more than ever this time now. Besides that, it does a lot of other things to life when you have, control of your financial freedom. So let me go quickly into who I am. My name is Davila Gare. I am a purpose-driven entrepreneur and transformational leader, investor advocate, best-selling author and founder of multiple businesses dedicated to individuals create greater confidence to opportunities and lasting impact. So that's who I am in a nutshell. So what I do is I'm a business focused on entrepreneur empowerment, beauty, wellness, and real estate, commercial real estate here in Las Vegas. So if you ever looking to connected, I am here for that. Through my companies, my platform, I help individuals build confidence, strengthen their mindset, pursue personal growth, and creative opportunities for financial advancements, which is the amazing part of the economy. That's why it's a big deal to be a part of this, because it does everything I dealt with in life, I built. It's all about economy to make something, to grow others, for generation to come. So this is one of the biggest part for me. Another thing, I am also passionate about helping women embrace their entrepreneurship pathways to economy empowerment, whether through businesses ownership, investing, personal development. Here in Vegas, we foster in many deals, where women, we let them know, like, you're opening up a beauty boutique. I'm in a beauty business, but I also let other women know, like, you can also open your own, real estate where it ties in to open your own, beauty salons. So that's another, interest that I took in big time as part of the, economy part. So in addition, I'm committed to sharing knowledge and experience through speaking engagements, books, mentorship, additional platforms, and encourage individuals to think bigger, lead boldly, and create a lasting impact. So it's major. So another thing I want to say, why do I join, the Sheconomy? Is because, I believe in, us of becoming, like collaborating over, competition. This is one thing, me and Hannah had gone so far behind, even on our own books, before we even have She Rises. We talk about this very, very passionately. It's all about, holding each other's hands, be each other's confidence, and be each other's tribe, because we are here to be nothing to grow each other, not to take each other down. No matter what's going on, we are able to talk about it, to see where we can, we can, meet between the lines on how we can better each other on the platform. And Bobby, why that was just here, she said best. Hannah has no layers of, of not finding her. As an owner, she is so visible. She is so reachable. She's kind and heavy. Her heart is so heavy to see women grow nothing. Her heart is so heavy that to see only women to like to foster, to grow in their own space. And she strive on that. She like it's hard to explain who Hannah is, who I know of Hannah. Her heart is beyond, I can't even explain how because I've been there with Hannah since 2020. So it's hard to talk about her and not even feel a bit emotional, because she has nothing in her heart but to see other women, become bigger than they are. And she's there to stand behind you and push you through and give you, like, again, like Bobby said, someone else, because they love Hannah so much, they're there to foster other women to be a part of this, because they see the vision that she has. They see the, the future thinking, the forward thinking of this company. Sheconomy is nothing to take, to take small. If you're willing to be bold and take bold steps on your who you are in your business, don't think small. Be a part of this, because at the end of the day, wherever you are right now, we are here to meet you, and we are here to make sure you grow with us. So I believe, Sheconomy is doing just that. Especially for the new, for the new future coming. Whether you are young, a new comer, know that this space is for you. It's a safe space. And if you feel not understanding what's happening through She Rises and Sheconomy, reach out to them. They are so easy to deal with. I don't even have to make explain this. They are the most, like, what do you call that? Oh, understated, founder that you're able to, like, call anytime, reach out anytime. They are there for you. So with that being said, and this is why I joined him. So the future belongs to those who are willing to collaborate, share knowledge, embrace technology, and create solutions that drive meaningful progress. Sheconomy represents more than a community. It represents a movement of forward-thinking women who are committed to creating economic growth, leadership opportunities, and lasting impact for generations to come. That's who they are. That's what they are building right now. So you join us at the end of the day. Let's lock arms. When we lock arms, we are limitless to everything that is to come. And truly, ladies. So as a, and then so to not take so much of the stage, I want to say, what do I want to accomplish here as Economy? Well, as a founding member, I hope to contribute, collaborate, learn, and help create a stronger ecosystem. And that's what it's about these days more than ever, where women can thrive professionally, financially, and personally. I want to build meaningful relationship with visionary leaders who are committed to innovation, entrepreneurship, and economic empowerment. I believe that this introduces value in exchange ideas, sharing experiences, and creating opportunities that extend beyond our own individual businesses. It is more than what you think it is. It's like be part of something that you won't even know about. You will see the fruition down the road. And together we rise, as we do this along the way. So again, so let me close my own chapter. I believe true power to the economy movement is not simply what we accomplish individually, but in what we build together by investing in collaboration, leadership, and growth. Today, and we can create opportunities, possibilities, and benefits generations. So for me, in my closing, is that my vision is simple: to lead with purpose, serve with impact, create opportunities for others, and leave a legacy that empowers future generations to dream bigger. And Hannah talked about it. She has this, again, we built a book called Dream Bigger. Dream big in whatever you do. Don't exactly right, Hannah? Dream big, all that you do. That empowers future generations into dream bigger, achieve more, and realize that anything is possible when determination, when you have determination, faith, strategy, and community come together. That's who we are. That's who Sheconomy is, and that's why I am so in tune, so driven to be a part of this Sheconomy. Besides, She Rises beyond the publishing.
Oh no, I think we're starting to lose her a little bit.
Beyond the what I know of the two women. Thank you, ladies, for having me.
Thank you. Look lovely.
There we go.
I love it. Of course, she has the light up tube of our most iconic lip gloss. Ooh, okay, I love it. This is one
Yes,
of our
yes, I know.
yeah, one of our newest part of our Pure Heavenly. So, thank you, Hannah.
Thank you, lovely. We love you.
Lovely is incredible for so many reasons. One, I just want to say I'm incredibly proud of everything she just said. You guys have no idea the transformation that Lovely brings. I don't even have enough words right now, or the time I should say. I have a lot of words, but not enough time. She's incredible. She is so intelligent, so compassionate, so giving, all of the things. She is truly founding in the sense of she started with us. I feel like Lovely's a part of the She Rises Studios family. So I just wanted to say thank you to Lovely for everything she's ever done and continues to do.
Hey, we're going to make a Lovely star, like how Hollywood has their stars. We're going to
I
make
know. Yes, that's a great idea. I love that. I love that.
It's coming. Don't worry, Lovely. We got you.
All right. We have another Sheconomist who's ready and waiting. Sonia, if you are ready, I'm going to bring you up. I know there were some audio issues, but I think we're good now. I hope. Maybe. Sonia, are you there?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I can't hear you guys.
We can hear you.
We can hear you. She is having trouble.
Can you guys hear
All right.
me?
Yes. Can you hear us?
I can't hear you talk. I have no voice with you guys.
Okay, we'll do this. I'm gonna let her know in the private chat if she can. As soon as I bring her on stage, tell us who you are and what you do. And if not, we're gonna get Hannah to introduce you because I'm sure she has a lot to say about Sonia. Let's see if we can get her to be in the chat. If not, Hannah, I will pass it back to you and we can continue. And when she has audio back, we can bring her back in.
Well,
Okay,
while
Hannah,
we're doing that, while we're giving her some time to figure out technical difficulties, it is no secret that we will be spending some time in New York City, New Jersey area for Sheconomy House, FIFA. The entire world is watching FIFA and connecting, and there's so much solidarity, between all, like I said earlier, the culture, the creativity. And I don't know if you are a soccer fan, but there's one thing that I've seen happening since the game started, and that is humankind connecting. And it's really cool. And so we will be there in NYC with our Sheconomy FIFA house. We're super excited. And that is July 16 to 19. And so our next raffle for today, and again, you got a 2-minute window. So for the next person who joins Sheconomy today within the next 2 minutes is going to get 2 VIP tickets to the Sheconomy House NYC FIFA. And trust me when I tell you, you got a lot of goodies with those 2 VIP tickets. So if you know someone that you just wholeheartedly know needs to be in that room, in that space, which everyone should be in that room and in that space, then sign up and our tech team will let us know and we will announce you. Pretty exciting stuff. All right.
I do have a new Sheconomist in the back end. She is ready to go. So I'm going to cue her up. Lisa, I want to welcome you. Lisa Triggs. If you want to introduce who you are and what you do, and we'll go from there.
Oh, you're wearing pink. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. I got my times mixed up, so I have no idea what I'm doing right now. But hey, I'm the Menopause Queen, Lisa R. Triggs, and I am a motivational speaker, certified menopause coach, as well as podcast host. And I'm very excited to be a part of the Sheconomy and be really forging women's businesses forward, particularly at this time.
Tell us why you joined the Sheconomy and what ripple effect you hope for it to create. What do you want the Sheconomy to create for others and for yourself?
I joined the Sheconomy because you guys always do amazing things, and I couldn't pass up this opportunity to be able to be part of something bigger. And that's the goal. We as women, I think we are finally stepping into ourselves and our businesses. Now my focus is on menopause, and I'm seeing a big shift even there with women our age who are becoming more entrepreneurial. We're leaving the day job because it just doesn't serve us anymore. So I think this is part of that, or that is part of this. It goes hand in hand because we're building something of our own and it's bigger, and we're women. So it's time. It's our time for sure. So I'm in. I'm on board. I'm here for it.
I feel like Lisa's being super modest, so I'm gonna do it for her. So yes, Lisa is the menopause queen, but she is an author. She's a speaker. She writes incredible books. Her husband is writing an incredible book. They're a couple who has such a story, and I got to spend some time with them. They both came to Vegas for, I want to say, like something for Microsoft, and they invited me to dinner, and it was such a sweet gesture, number one. And number two, just learning more about her husband and what they're doing, what they're building, and all of the research and things that Lisa's building for women going through menopause is mind-blowing. Like I had a literal education, like, oh, I don't want to say overload, but it was so much information, and it's a subject, I think we said, or I said, she's not glamifying it. She's telling the truth of what it is, and how it affects the workplace, and just seeing her and her seeing her at content day and just all of the things. It's just, honestly, I guess what I'm getting at is that it's really been a blessing to watch her come in so quiet, and now she's so loud, but in a good way. And there's so many stories with it, but we're just happy to have you, Lisa.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And you know, I love you so much. And I appreciate you. And you even find the time to come and have dinner with me and Rob. And that was so fun. I have so many things that I want to do, to be able to help women in the economy. And yeah, there's a lot of exciting things happening. So, and this is one of them, and I'm so happy to be a part of it. And I appreciate you so much for being able for acknowledging me and allowing me to be part of this bigger picture. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
I will see you in your tiara soon.
You will. Yes, yeah, absolutely. Thank you,
Lisa, for joining us. I'm going to bring back Sonia. It's okay that you can't hear us, but we can hear you. So take the mic away, Sonia.
Hi, I'm Sonia McDonald, and I am so beyond excited. I can't even tell you how excited I am to be on this call. I finally figured out how to get on this this part of the call, and just really proud of Hannah, Adriana, Ron, just all of you guys for making this Sheconomy happen. And just proud to be called a Sheconomist. Like, just the word and just looking it up and knowing who we are in this community is really empowering. So thank you for that. And basically, I am a TEDx speaker, a board certified transformational life coach, and a registered nurse, but I really want to help people reduce their stress and reclaim their energy and their peace and their joy and their identity and really become unshakable from the inside out. And Hannah really began that journey for me. So I'm just really honored to be here. It started with writing this book that I never, all of you in here that are watching, sometimes you might think, how am I going to write a book, or how am I going to start to do this? And you just start doing things that you can't even believe how capable of you are, because we can constantly change who we're becoming, and learning that from her and stepping onto her first stage last year, sharing my story for the first time, and just watching how I'm growing from that, and how we can all just continue to improve and grow and lift each other up in this community has been just phenomenal. So I'm just knowing what we're capable of by having the community behind us and the places that we can go. So just really, that's part of the whole part of being in this community, not just the books, not just the speaking, but just so much more. There's just so much more to it, and learning parts of ourselves and our business as we go, so we don't have to do it alone. And so that's really why I'm really excited about being part of the Sheconomy, is just learning to grow and to build these relationships and to connect with people, and just really the development of being a better human being because of it all. So thank you.
Can you hear us now?
And we're allowed to say that, so that's true.
I don't think so.
Unapologetic.
Well, you don't need to whisper.
I'm all, we love you too.
Well, yeah, so she couldn't hear us, but obviously a lot of the members who are watching here today, and then who will get to watch the replay, know Sonia. They know her heart. They know what she brings to the table. They know what she wants to see, and that's collaboration over competition. That is us linking arms and creating and fostering growth of a true community of what it means to be able to lean in on one another. Sonia, her energy speaks for itself. So I just want to thank Sonia for joining us today and being a founding member. I'm going to pass it back to you, Hannah, if you are ready to take the torch. We only have 30 minutes left. We might have some more Sheconomists pop in. We do have some more raffles and some things left. So I'm going to pass it back to you if you are ready.
I'm ready. So it's really cool to see Sonia and Lisa here, because I've gotten to spend a lot of time with both of them in person, and just seeing the shift and the growth and all of the different things they do. And why I'm saying this is because, Sheconomy is online, right? So we have the online community, the app, and all of the things, but we also have the in-person community. And so it's really amazing to meet these women in person and be able to connect the face and all of the things and watch them in action. It really is. And so we've had so many different experiences, and it's turned into a lifelong relationship. And that's what the Sheconomy is relational. And so it's just been really extraordinary to watch so many women doing the things that they're doing. And when they came in quiet and now they're so loud and so vibrant about it, like how they introduce themselves, the passion that they have, I think is what I'm gonna sleep so good tonight. That's what I do know. So before we go to, do we have someone else? Oh, yes, we do. My next question again is going to go back to you, Adriana, because I think when I first said, "Hey kid, you want to do this?" And she was like, "What is that?" Do you remember us like in the beginning talk about this and like the different things, like taking it back to almost 6 years ago for our whiteboard session? How do you feel? Like, what are you feeling right now?
Truthfully, I'm not a big crier. I can cry, but I'm not a big crier. Normally I'm not. Today has been very emotional for me because I'm getting to see a lot of faces that have been there since the beginning. We've been through a lot. I'm trying not to cry. All right, we've been through a lot, and it is overly emotional because of the heart that we've poured into this, the vision that you've created, me getting the ability to bring this to fruition, to have the team really put all their hands in and us trust them. Yes, from Kathy, yes, to Megan, but more so the individuals who started with us, like Steven, who's we don't get to see often. There's so many team members, Carla, Catherine. I can keep going. We have over 24 team members. Ron, Zach, May. I'm going to miss someone. I'm sorry. But the point is all of them did what was needed, but more than just that. They have shown up in ways that we didn't expect them to, and we didn't say was a requirement for them to. They just shined. And I think that stems from the heart that you and I have created and poured into She Rises Studios. So Lisa, Ivan, Sandeep, Berna. Oh my gosh, Berna. Federico, May, Bianca, Jemarie, Katrina. I might have missed someone, and I apologize, but there's just a lot of team members. There's a lot of behind the scenes. So today's overwhelming of happiness, of joy, of excitement, of inspiration, all the things. So I'm going to pass it back to you so that way I do not cry. Yeah.
Oh, I almost had it, guys. I just want to say this, and then we're going to bring on another phenomenal woman. When you are a part of a community, because as we all know, life happens, right? And so being supported and knowing you're not alone, I think is a big deal, and being able to lean in when it's most needed. And that's another piece to this. And so I think that our community is so strong and so impactful that I'm just really excited to see what is coming on the horizon. Well, I kind of know some of that, but it's just really amazing to sit back and watch you in action, honestly, because I do want to be transparent. She said, "I'm going to let you run this show today, and I'll just be here to support." And I was like, "Oh yeah, that's not happening," because I want people to hear who you are and what you do, and hear your passion and heart, because it's so extraordinary. And then I do want people to know she's not 6 feet tall. I'm just very short. And so that has been a conversation lately. They're like, "Oh my gosh, she's so tall." And I'm like, she is, but her voice is tall. Her voice is tall. So I'm excited for for all of this and more. She's like,
Yeah. No, it's just funny. I'm not tall, but I'm only 5'5". But thanks, I appreciate it. Yeah, there is. Let me get you a name for that raffle person. If you can give me 30 seconds, and I will get their name for you. No, you don't have anything to fill for us while we do this. Okay.
Oh, I do, but I was like ready to take notes. I went into note-taking mode. We're winding down. It's been a long time in the making for this day, but I do want to point something out. So we have a lot of things coming up for Sheconomy houses, and this is the time to get involved. And again, a super huge shout out and thank you to all of our Sheconomy founding members. And wait till you see who they are and what they're doing and what they have planned for this Sheconomy, because it isn't just me and you, right? We knew this. We knew that we needed to create something for others to help us do. Like, we can't build alone, and we knew that. And so I do want to continually and forever shout out the Sheconomy founding members and those who sponsored other men and women to join the Sheconomy. And the more that join, the bigger the ecosystem grows, the more connections are made, the more relationships are found. And the visibility of this is incredible. And I can't wait to see everyone in New York. I'm like really excited about that. I really am. So.
Well, if you check your phone, you're going to see who our next winner is, so you can announce them.
All right, let's see who it is. Do we have drum roll? Oh,
I don't know.
So our VIP ticket winner is Susan Hartlight. So Susan Hartlight is our winner of the 2 VIP tickets to Sheconomy House in NYC. Congratulations, Susan.
Woohoo! All right, Hannah, we have a very special person in the back. I'm going to let you introduce her. I know this means a lot for you. Can you see who it is?
I'm going to go look.
Okay. It might be a surprise to you.
Am I missing something? Okay.
Here, let me just bring her up.
Okay. I'm like,
hi, Jamie.
Hi. Oh, you're right. She is a very special person.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, Jamie.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us. If you can tell us who you are, what you do, and we'll go from there.
Absolutely. So I am officially now Dr. Jamie O'Neill, and I'm a best-selling author and spiritual life coach. I do help with women's transformation and empowerment, and just really trying to help women uncover their soul's purpose and just really stepping into their power and who they are. And even through life's biggest challenges, that we can just still keep going and just, being who we are. Sorry, I'm getting a little emotional, but yeah, I just feel really blessed to have such a beautiful network of amazing and supportive women, especially with everything I've gone through recently. But I joined Sheconomy because I feel like it's very important as women for us to be strong and really take on these leadership roles and expressing ourselves and joining a community with other women who are empowering and not tearing each other down to get to the top. And I think that's so important. And so many people out there just think that you have to be cutthroat and you have to step over other people to get where you want to go, and not see that each and every one of us actually have our own beautiful talents and our assets that we bring. And it just shows us as women what's possible out there, and there's enough to go around. So that's the number one reason why I joined with the Sheconomy. And I think it's so important for us to just have community. Like, women, we need to uplift and empower each other. And I think that's really important, especially nowadays. We need each other more than ever.
We do. I think so I'm going to be calling you Dr. Jamie.
That's something I got to get used to hearing now, but yeah, it's quite exciting.
That's really amazing. Congratulations. And Jamie is such a sweet soul on so many levels. I've gotten to really see a different side of her. And I have to tell you, she is almost 6 feet tall. And I remember the first time I saw you, I was like, wow, who is this beautiful goddess walking in the room? And then when she shared her story, I was like, wow. And I also, I got to see her in a different space too, when we were at Emmy's week, and like she made me beautiful, like just all the different things, all the different facets of.
I just highlighted what was already there.
I was thinking too, I was like, wow, I'm getting my makeup done by Jamie. Like it was like my highlight. And so I'm just really happy that you're here. And I know that things have been really different, but
I need my community now more than ever. But I will share some very special news that I just found out about at my son's memorial. He left us a baby that's going to be here in September, 2 days before what would be his birthday. And so I get a new either granddaughter or grandson. I actually find out on Saturday what the baby is, so I'm really excited, and to have another beautiful gift of a piece of my son, even though he's gone now. So
wow.
Yeah, you ladies were the first ones to know about it, aside from my family, obviously. So I'm really excited to welcome a new part of him, and just the significance of it being the due date's 2 days before his birthday. It's such a special thing for me, and I'll be excited no matter what it is. But I'm really like, please be a girl, because he had already picked out a name for a girl, and unfortunately the mother found out a week after his accident, and so she's had to do this alone. But I'm definitely trying to be, there for her as much as possible too. So I'm really just grateful for another beautiful gift. So.
Well, congratulations, and the baby is very blessed to have you. I see the love you have for your grandbaby, and now you have another one. And
yeah, it'll be beautiful.
Being a grandmother is like a whole new level of love that is unexplainable.
Yes, very much.
Yeah, that's amazing, Jamie. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So happy for you.
Well, thank you, Dr. Jamie Lynn O'Neill, for joining us today and being a founding member. Man, if that almost had me. I'm sure you could see the stuff tearing up there. That was hard to hold back. Very special moment. I don't even have words, but there's a lot of love and support in the comments for you, Jamie. So just you're an amazing person. So congratulations for everything, and thank you for joining us. Okay, Hannah, we only have 13 minutes left. This is your show. This is your vision. Take it away.
I would just say, we can bring back Megan and Kathy for a few last minute words of wisdom, encouragement. I don't know. And then we can close out today. And thank you to everyone who joined. We got lots of things. And so for those who thought it was a concept, you thought wrong. I don't know.
I also have the list if you want me to name everyone for those who couldn't join us for any reason. So that's also something we can do if you'd like. Maybe the last 3 minutes where we play our Sheconomy song again. But yes.
Definitely. I'm ready to bump it.
Okay, I'm going to pass it over to. Yeah, that's who I was going to say. Yep, go ahead.
Go ahead, Kathy. You're grinning ear to ear. You're muted.
Sorry. We've been building this for so long behind the scenes, and there's been so much behind. And I'm sure that everyone is anxiously wondering how they're going to actually get access to everything you've been talking about. That, Adriana, you're right. It's not just a concept, it is a reality. And so I am happy to say that as long as every single member in here has accepted and put community at She Rises Studio into your email box, so it doesn't go to spam, when we close off this celebration, you will get your launch to the community email, and a whole sequence will welcome you into your new home. And we are so excited to have you come in and see it. So make sure that you have your email, community at sherisesstudios.com, in your email box. Every single member will get this email. So if you do not get it, check your spam, check your filters. And if there's any issue, just let the team know.
Perfect. So for anyone who's an active Sheconomy member, they're going to receive the steps on how to get in via email. So what Kathy is saying is make sure that you have community at sherisesstudios.com added to your list, so that way you receive this. And for anyone who's a new member, is that what the link was in the chat? Is that something I should post?
Yes, for anyone who wants to become a member, that is the way they can do it. Although that is the way they can do it.
Okay. I know we're in a transition period. Bear with us, everybody. There's technically 2 links, but either one will work. Either one will get you in. And either way, we will help you get to where you need to be once you are fully signed up. There's a lot of the team members who are ready and excited to bring everyone in, announce you guys. There's a flow that's created. So there's a lot of exciting things. Megan, do you have anything that you'd like to share or say or anything like that? Any questions you might have too?
I don't. My brain is so fried today in all the best ways, between like all the tech, all the building, all the love that I've been listening to while we're still behind the scenes doing final touches. And it's just awesome to hear, because I think we've all known, and you guys know, that like through Coffee Connect and other things that you run, that women like find their way to each other and they end up collaborating outside of that space. But now like there's a house for that, and there's a dedicated place to do that so much easier, in a way that everybody can see and everybody can network. And it's just so affirming as well, I think, for myself, Kathy, you guys building behind the scenes, to actually see such an amazing turnout here today and know that you guys are ready and eager. Because how awkward would it be if like nobody cared? And so many people are here, and so many people care so much, through relationships that you guys have built and nurtured for like 5+ years. So that's really all I have to say. It's just really awesome.
Thank you.
She's trying to make me cry, just so you guys know. She's really trying. She's like,
me and Sylvia are behind the scenes over here.
I know.
Cry.
I'm getting messages. It's almost. Anyways,
now that I did my public service announcement, I do want to say one thing. The amount of love and support that you've seen over the last few hours is only a fraction of what this community has, because don't know if I can do this without crying. I don't think anyone understands the level of people that Hannah and Adriana draw to them. And they do that because they do everything with wide open hearts, with the highest integrity. And everything that you have built, this is the start of something incredibly beautiful. There's an old saying that says, bury me with my fork, because the best is yet to come.
And I know the dreams that these two women have, that this, what you see when you open those doors, when you walk into that home, is just the entrance. There is so much more that these ladies have been planning, have been building and dreaming about and wanting to give to every single one of these members of the community. So from us, the community, I want to say thank you for all you do.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. So if you're
eaters in the chat,
I know. I'll eat kale. I can't have cake. I'll eat kale. For those who are asking, how do you get involved in Sheconomy? How do you join? It's very simple. The link is in the chats. And for those of you who are founding members or already members, this is where we lean into you for you to invite your network to join our network. There is no rule that says we cannot cohabitate together and support one another. And that's the whole part of the Sheconomy. And so don't be afraid to open your front door, because our front door is open. And our welcome mat says welcome. So thank you for being here today, and thank you for joining the launch. Stay tuned for all the exciting things this week and beyond. And we hope you love your new home. Thank you to the entire SRS team, to my beautiful daughter, and to all the people who have been a part of this and believed in us. And we thank you and appreciate you. So if you want to close this with our song, I think that's the perfect way to end.
Wait your turn. They said stay quiet. They said be grateful for the seat. We built the table. We built the table. We were never meant to stay hidden in the background. Now we're stepping into rooms and making power loud. Every voice that they ignored is now amplified. This is what it looks like when women unify. We turn pressure into diamonds, turn pain into plans. Now we're building legacies they don't understand. No more asking for permission, no more playing small. If they didn't make space, we're breaking down the wall. We rise. Every time they try to close the door, we rise. Stronger than we've ever been before. We are the Sheconomy. Voices loud, no apologies. We don't wait, we build, we lead. This is power, this is what we breathe. We are the Sheconomy. Unstoppable, you're watching history from the ground up, now globally. No more shrinking just to make somebody comfortable. We're done dimming down, we're undeniable. Every story that was silenced now is center stage. We're rewriting every narrative, we own the page. This is leadership, this is ownership, this is wealth. This is women choosing power over doubt and fear itself. We don't follow broken systems, we create the new, and we rise together. That's what we do. We rise. Every voice that try to break is louder now. We rise. And we're never backing down. We are the Sheconomy. Voices loud, no apologies. We don't wait, we build, we lead. This is power, this is what we breathe. We are the Sheconomy. Unstoppable, you're watching history from the ground.
Sing it, Hannah.
Now globally, we are the Sheconomy.
No.
We need Bobby.
She's got the voice.
And we will not be silent. Silent, 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 silent,
Come on, Adriana. Let me see you buzz to move live.
Wiggle it.
Seems like so.
Adriana, join us.
All right, Sonia, come on.
This isn't a moment.
Raise the roof, everybody.
This is a movement. She
The roof.
rises.
Yeah, just get up and start going.
Look up and smile. I take a screenshot. Everyone, hands up.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining our launch to the Sheconomy. We're going to go ahead and close this out unless, Hannah, you have any final words.
Thank you,
Join the
ladies.
Sheconomy.
Join the
Become a
Sheconomy.
Sheconomist. The she plus the he equals Sheconomy.
Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Please share, repost. Bye, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.